Hi, welcome to this self-study YouTube channel. Now we are going to discuss about the most probable MCQs of class 10 science subject. It is of science subject, very interesting subject, and we are going to discuss about this in a brief manner, right? Okay. Before getting to this was provided by self-study YouTube channel. Just go through it. You will explore more and more. Next, we will start this session by the chemistry. The question 1 in chemistry is that, the gas released during the reaction of zinc with dilute HCl is, zinc is what? Metal. HCl, acid. Metal react with acid to produce salt plus hydrogen gas, right? So, hydrogen gas is the correct answer here. As you can see, the correct answer, hydrogen, because zinc displaces hydrogen from the hydrochloric acid, producing hydrogen gas as a bubbles. Nice. Next question. Rusting of iron is an example of rusting of iron. You must think here, if iron getting oxidized by its surroundings, what is the if a substance which gets oxidized by the surroundings, it is known as, this process is called oxidation. So much. Okay, can you understand? Okay, pH value of neutral substance. Neutral substance pH value is always 7. Acid's pH value is less than 7, and base's pH value is greater than 7. Okay. Baking soda. So answer is here, neutral substance pH value is 7. Baking soda formula, NaHCO3. You must remember this. This was very important. NaHCO3. You must remember this. Next, plaster of Paris is made from what? Here the question is most important thing. Plaster of Paris is made from what? They ask you that plaster of Paris is made from what? Gypsum. If we heat gypsum at 373 Kelvin, it will lose its water content and become as a plaster of Paris, right? Okay. Next, metal that reacts with water vigorously. Which metal reacts with water vigorously? According to the activity series, if we come from top, potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, and so on. Potassium and sodium will react with water vigorously. If in these two, any one is okay, potassium or sodium. Ionic compounds have, generally it is from the topic physical properties of ionic compounds. So you be aware, one MCQ must and should in this. Okay, ionic compounds have, generally ionic compounds have high melting and boiling points. Okay, why they have high melting and boiling points is due to they have strong electrostatic forces. Between the ions. We require large amount of heat energy to break that bond between that electrostatic forces. So it have high melting and boiling point. Okay. Next, 8th question. Ethanol belongs to, generally ethanol, if you see after a compound name OL as secondary sub, if you see this OL, it belongs to alcohol group. Ethanol formula is C2H2. Okay, if you see it contains OH group. If you see functional group as OH, it belongs to the alcohol group. Okay. General formula of alkenes. Alkenes belong to the saturated hydrocarbons and with a single bonds between the carbon atoms. And general formula of alkenes is CnH2n plus 2. General formula of alkenes is CnH2n, right? General formula of alkynes is CnH2n minus 2. Okay. Soap molecule have, another 10th question we have got it. Soap molecules have what? Can you guess what is a soap molecule? A very basic question and interesting. Soap molecules have generally hydrophilic and hydrophobic and Hydrophilic end is known as head part, and hydrophobic end is known as tail part. Okay, hydrophobic end. This hydrophobic end will attract these oil particles, and this hydrophilic end attracts water. This will attract hydrophilic attract water, and hydrophobic attract oil in the process of cleansing action of soap that you must prepare. This was important. Next, biology. We get into the biology. Very interesting, very interesting, and must pay attention. Okay, process by which plants make food, by which green color plants make food is known as photosynthesis. By this process, they convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose using what? Sunlight. Okay. Question 2. Basic unit of nervous system. What is the basic unit of nervous system? It is a neuron. Neuron which transmit electrical signals throughout the body. Without neuron, there is no nervous system. So basic unit is neuron. Hormone responsible for growth in plants. The hormone which is responsible for growth in plants is auxin. Do you remember this activity? Keeping a potted plant near the window, it will grow towards it. Because which hormone it grow? That means because of auxin. Because of auxin, it growth will stimulate in that, which regulates cell elongation and phototrophism in plants. Must remember, important. Next question 4. Binary fusion occurs in. Generally, amoeba reproduce asexually through the process of binary fusion. Binary fusion. Next, splitting into. Binary fusion means splitting into two identical daughter cells, as you see here. Amoeba is reproduced through that binary fusion. Okay. Human male gamete is. What is the human male gamete? Human male gamete. Sperm is a human male gamete. Female gamete. Female gamete is nothing but ovum. Right? Okay. Next. Father of genetics. Who was the father of genetics? Okay. Understand that. Okay. Father of genetics. Who was the father of genetics? It's a basic question. It is Mendel. Who published that genetics and this all things. Okay. Next. Question 7. Seventh question. Next. Trait that appears in first generation. Usually first generation is known as F1 generation and second generation F2 generation, like this, you know. First generation, which trait expressed in F1 generation or first generation is known as dominant trait. It is dominant trait. Which do not express in first generation or F1 generation, that is known as recessive trait. Understand? Okay. Right. Nice. Next, dominant traits make recessive traits in okay. Mask recessive traits in heterogeneous individuals. Nice. Evolution theory was given by. Generally, this evolution theory part now was related, but we have to know about this, some of the basic concepts, right? Evolution theory was given by Darwin. As you see in here, we need to know the basics. If in case the question comes, we have to aware of it. Basic. It is a basic question. Evolution theory was given by Darwin. Charles Darwin proposed mutual selection, as you see here. Okay. Transport of food in plants occurs through a plant with xylem, which transport the water. Transportation of water in plants occurs through xylem, which transports water in plants from roots to other parts of a plant, and phloem, which transport food from leaves to other parts of a plant, right? Xylem vessels which carry water and minerals from roots to leaves. Kidney function is what? Kidney's function is, it is a part of excretion. Kidney function belongs to part of excretion, which filter blood and remove waste products and remove excess water from our body. It is a part of excretion. Next. physics part, very interesting, very interesting part. Next, SI unit of current. This SI units, this units are very important in physics. SI unit of current is ampere. SI unit of current is ampere, as you have seen. The scientist name also, see once, not that much important, once see, it measures the flow of electric charge. Nice, okay. Second question, Ohm's law states that. What is Ohm's law? Here very important question is that, what is Ohm's law? From this we derive that V is proportional to current flowing through this. To remove this proportionality, we will keep that V is equals to IR. This is what Ohm's law. V is equals to IR. Voltage equals to the current multiplied by the resistance in the conductor. Okay. Next, third question. Unit of resistance. What is the unit of resistance? Wow. What is the unit of resistance? It is ohm. Right? It is a ohm. Unit of resistance. This unit is important in physics. It was ohm, unit of resistance, and symbolized by the ohm. Resistivity unit is ohm meter and symbolized by the this one. Resistivity is completely different. Resistance is different. Resistivity is a constant value and resistance will change according to which we provided. Okay, let's get into the fourth question. Electric power formula. What is the formula of electric power? What is the formula of electric current formula? Electric current formula here, right? Sorry. Okay. Think in this gap. What is the formula of electric power? Okay. Electric power formula is VI. Nice. Okay, VI. Electric power formula is VI. And question number 5. Device which converting electrical energy into mechanical energy is nothing but motor. This is also not included in latest syllabus, but you have to be aware some of the basics. It is a basic, so that I have mentioned here, provided by self-study. I just go through it. Motor, which convert electrical energy into rotational motion in the form of mechanical energy. Important question. Next, sixth question. Image formed by plane mirror. The image which was formed by plane mirror is always a virtual and direct image, and it is upright images and can be same size as the object. Image is same size as the object. And unit of focal length. Usually focal length is measured in what? Meter. So unit of focal length is meter. Nice. Okay. Near point of normal eye. You just go through it. This was plane mirrors question, is also a very important question in CBSE. Okay, near point of normal eye. Normal eye near point is 25 centimeters. Normal eye far point is infinity. Normal eye far point is infinity. Okay. Defect corrected, ninth question we are discussing. Defect corrected by concave lens. The concave lens, by using concave lens, which defect we can correct is nothing but myopia, because image is formed in front of retina. To correct this defect, we will use a concave lens, right? See example like this. Light rays, it will diverge the light rays and make it falling on the retina, on this retina as well, with appropriately we will use this. Okay, it will myopia is also known as nearsightedness. Concave lens will diverge the light rays and make it falling on the retina. Okay, question number 10. Scattering of light makes sky. Because of the scattering, sky appears in what color? Blue color. Blue color have less wavelength and more scattering. Red color have more wavelength, less scattering. You must remember this. So that red will not scatter that much, blue will scatter highly, so sky appears in blue color. Okay, this was today's session, and this content, all the things was provided by the self-study, and I hope this will help you a lot. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you.